to Dust, Georgia, okay? These are college football nachos. Let me tell you something. One thing about us down here in the South Chat, we love some college football. We do not play about it, all right? But also, we love our whiskey, and we love some good food to go with that good game. But let you know, Georgia, we about to sock it to you. Let me go and put my shades on real quick for all the shadiness I'm about to say to everybody that root for Georgia, okay? I ain't got time. So, let's get into this amazing tutorial, y'all. So, what we're going to start with first is we got to be a little bougie for the game day. You know, folks going to be coming to your house and stuff, so you got to be a little bougie. So, what you can do is you can make some fresh pico de gallo. Now, if you look right here, you see that I bought this from my Kroger for $1. We ain't got time. We ain't got time. We got to get these nachos on. We trying to have a good time, trying to scream at the TV and do everything, okay? So, just pour that in there. This is the pico de gallo. It has the tomatoes. It has the onion. It has the jalapeno. It has cilantro in there. But we're going to be adding a little bit more cilantro and some lime and stuff because I like my flavor sucked up in there. Y'all already know that. Ain't nobody got time to be talking about, ooh, baby, she thought her food was good, baby. It was tasting like a hot cup of water, baby. Baby. We want your flavors to be up in there, okay? So I'm going to pour just a little bit more in there because what we're going to do with these nachos, we're going to stack them up, Chad. Okay, and one thing I like about how I like my nachos, I don't like nachos where, you know, you get them nachos where you ain't got a lot of flavor and they just got a little meat right there. We're going to stack these nachos really good, okay? And so in order to do that, we want to make sure we have enough ingredients, okay? So this right here ain't going to hurt you. Just add more than what you'll probably need, but you can always save it for leftovers for later and have with some chips and you'll be good to go. All right, so we're going to add this already cut up because, you know, I ain't got time. We trying to get to the game. We ain't got time, okay? All right, so I got some really good limes here that I'm going to roll. Now, you want to always roll your lime so that you get the juices flowing in that lime, honey, okay? You want to get the juice, because sometimes lime, and we ain't got time, child. We want to get that flavor sucked up in there, okay? So what we want to do is we want to roll it, honey. Roll it like Tina Turner, and we'll roll. It's going to keep it moving, all right? So I'm going to cut it open, all right? Then we're going to squeeze some lime on there. I'm probably going to use 2 limes because I want my neck to snap. Okay, I want all my flavor up in there. So I'm probably, but it's a juicy lime though. So it's kind of, you know, you got to do like Bobby Brown, honey. It's your prerogative, however much lime you want. But I like mine a little limey, okay? Just a little limey, just like that. All right? Then you got to always season your stuff now. You don't want nobody talking about you. So now we're going to add a little bit of salt to that. And then we're going to add some black pepper to that too, okay? That's what we need. You want that flavor to be socked up in there. I keep telling y'all. All right, then I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder. And you can add some garlic powder to this, whatever you want to add, okay? You can add that to it, all right? Then I'm going to take my hands, because I ain't got time. All right, listen. And I'm just going to toss this together just like this, all right? Moving, okay? And this don't have enough cilantro in there. I like cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can totally 86 this, but I like it, so I want a little bit more flavor. So we basically just hooking this up, okay? And so I'm just going to chop my cilantro because I can't see that cilantro they got up in there. I need my flavor to be socked up in there, baby. All right? So I'm just going to make sure you tuck your fingers back, okay? That's all I need. I'm going to give it a rough chop, okay? Because you can see it has some cilantro in there, but it just ain't enough in there for me, honey. I like cilantro. Some people don't like it, but I like a little cilantro, okay? That's what I like, okay? So I'm going to sprinkle it in my bowl, just like that right there. That's what we want. And I always like to finish my pico de gallo with just a little bit of olive oil, just like that. Just give it some sheen. It just make the pico be looking like a Jerry curl, child, okay? Just give it some nice little sheen, honey. And then I'm going to give it a stir. Just like that, because I ain't got time to be washing all them dishes, all them spoons and stuff. Ain't nobody eating this but me up in here, all right? So we're just going to do it just like that. And I always want to taste it and make sure it's good. Delicious. Limey and tangy, that's how I like it. All right, now let's get started on cooking our chicken so we can go ahead and finish these nachos, y'all. So I got some chicken breasts here. Now let me tell you something. You don't have to use chicken breasts. I know a lot of y'all, let me just make this straight, get this to y'all. A lot of people don't like to use chicken breasts because they feel like they're a little too dry and this and that, and they overcook them. Well, here's the key and the tip. Never cook your protein right out of the refrigerator. You don't want to do that, okay? What happens is it cooks the outside first and the inside don't be done. And you be cutting and stuff and trying to look and see what's this and if it's raw and it's still raw, but then the outside of it be black and smoky the bell. You don't want that, okay? So always try to set your protein out 20 to 30 minutes, or bring it to slightly room temperature, or kind of room temperature if you can, and that will help you that will prevent you from overcooking your chicken breast. But I like to use chicken thighs. If you want to do like some people do, like I do this all the time, you can go down to the nearest grocery store and get you one of them rotisserie chickens, because you know they be good as hell. Don't be afraid, and just pull it off the bone, and then add the seasonings that we're gonna add to it in the skillet, and it's still gonna be good. Because if you want to cut a lot of corners, do that. I do it all the time. Everybody is just trying to get food on the table. But I had some chicken breasts in my refrigerator, so I didn't want to go bad. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and use it with this. All right, so this is what we're about to do, right? I put this in a bag, a plastic bag, because chicken breasts tend to be really thick, and so if it's really thick like that, it's thick on one side and thin on one side, then it's not going to cook evenly. So what we want to do is we want to even it out, okay? So I'm going to zip this up because I ain't got time for chicken fat to be falling up on my Fashion Nova jeans. I ain't got time, okay? I need them to send me some, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to flatten it out. Now, most times people use a meat tenderizer and all that stuff, whatever. Baby. We're going to use this right here. Because them folks and your mama and them getting on your dang on nerves down at that job and at that church, you need to take out your frustration, child. Okay? And go ahead and flatten it out so it can be even. The reason why we're doing this is we want to get the chicken nice and even throughout. That way it cook evenly throughout the entire piece of meat. Okay? That's what we're going to do. You gonna get your frustration out. Peanut! Pookie, sit down! You know all that. That's what you want to do. Holler at the kids while you're doing it. That's what we want right here, okay? It's nice and even. That's what, okay? So that's what we want right there. We want just like this. So let's season it up and get it in the skillet, y'all. Then I'm gonna take this taco seasoning. I use a little bit of the less sodium one, low sodium one. The reason why I use the low sodium, because I want to add a little bit of kosher salt to this so that I can get a nice crust on my chicken, okay? So I use the low sodium one. So we just sprinkling it, and you always want to sprinkle up high, okay? You see? Sprinkle up high so that the people, sprinkle up high, right? So that you look fancy, first of all. And then you always get an even coating on it, right, when you sprinkle high. So then I'm going to take my other hand, because I just rubbed my chicken with that, and I ain't got time to be hearing that. Y'all talking smack out there, okay? And then I'm going to put some kosher salt down, because kosher salt just gives it a nice crust. I just love it. Then what I'm going to do is, rinsing my hand off over here. Rinsing my hand off. Okay, then what I want to do, I like this sazon. Cardi B, mama them be using this in their rice, child. This sazon pack is, it's turned all the way. Anyway, sazon, just like this. This is found on the ethnic aisle in the grocery store, where they have kind of like all what the seasonings is for, like the taco seasoning and all that. It's really good. Sprinkle that on there. What this does, give it nice flavor, and it also gives it nice color. I just like the color that it gives and all that. And I'm going to give it a little bit of black pepper, and we're going to season both sides, because we got to eat both sides, boo. All right? So I'm going to season the other side. We're going to get this on the stove, y'all. Y'all see what I'm talking about when you don't move it. You see that? That's what we want. We want it to be just like that. It gives it a nice smokiness, all that stuff, okay? So that's what we want. I want that box right there. That's what I want. All right, now I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit, because I wanted to cook all the way through. And because we pounded that chicken out, y'all, what's going to happen is you ain't got to worry about it cooking unevenly. It's really, really good that you do that, because you're going to get a nice crust on it, and your chicken won't be dry, and it'll be delicious, and it tastes just like it tastes at the restaurant, just like they make it at the restaurant, okay? So that's what you want to do, all right? So my chicken is cooking. I'm going to tell you a little story. One thing I love about being from Alabama, raised in my daddy's juke joint. If you guys don't know, I'm a girl from Birmingham, Alabama. Grew up on the west side in the hood, honey. Raised in my daddy's juke joint. And so the juke joint is a hole in the wall. It's a place where anybody can go, honey, and be who they are, be they self. It ain't that big. It's pretty much a one-way in and a one-way out. But you have a doggone good time. Drink whiskey, eat all the fried chicken wings, fried pork chop, and everything else you want to eat. Whether you're rich, poor, it don't matter. Everybody's welcome in a juke joint, baby. So I grew up in my dad's juke joint in Alabama. So I also want to tell you something too. So what I have in the microwave right now is my queso that I bought. I forgot to tell y'all. Oh, my always front. No, I'm just playing. It's my hair. Listen, so I bought this queso. It's just the jalapeno queso. You can totally use the jar queso if you want to. That's totally fine or whatever. And I put it in the microwave with just about a half a cup of milk. I sliced it up into cubes, put it in the microwave, about half a cup of milk. I'm letting it kind of melt and get together and stuff. So queso is delicious. I don't care what nobody say about processed cheese. That's what makes nachos good as hell. So whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. Also, what I want to do is, because I like a little rice, I like layers to my nachos. What I did was I cooked this right here. That's on the stove as well, and that is going to go on our nachos too, y'all. Okay, because you know me. I just can't do it simple. I'm sorry. I need that stuff to be sucked up in there. And one of the things about people that's drinking, especially on game day, you're going to need something to suck that liquor up. Okay? So this right here is what I'm using. Follow the directions. So our chicken is done, y'all. Look at that. Looks delicious. Still sitting with it. We're going to sit it out. We're going to sit it on the cutting board and let it rest just a little bit, because you don't want to cut all into it and the juice is going to be running out. It's going to be dry as hell. And then folks going to talk about you, talking about, oh, she thought that chicken was good and them nachos was good, but they was nasty as hell. Now, I will say anything you put cheese on, smothered cheese, kind of, you know, sock it up and it'll be good. But, you know, we want to let this rest and it looks delicious, don't it? You may want to sing to it. Listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river. So it's time to layer the nachos. We got everything done. What I did was I took the chicken and I chopped it up really good. We're going to also be adding some bacon to this, because anytime, baby, let me tell you something. Anytime you add bacon to something, it's good. Now, I don't mind the swine. However, if you don't like bacon, you know, you don't have to use all you ladies pop, 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 all you ladies pop. All you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop. All you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop. All you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop. All you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop, all you ladies pop. Now you gotta taste it to make sure it's good, because you always want to taste it and make sure you're good. Even though I know this is good as hell, I'm gonna taste it anyway. The chicken, you get that bacon, that queso, the jalapenos, all the things that we use to layer it, you get it in every single bite, and I just... take me to the king. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching me today. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Don't miss out on anything that I'm doing. Also, if you want to know how I lost over 100 pounds eating these type of foods, then make sure that you go to my website, stovetopkisses.com, and download my weight loss book. It's super affordable, and you can download it right on your phone. Also, be sure to check out all of my other cookbooks that I have on my website, stovetopkisses.com. I will link all of that down below in the description box. As always, I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Thank you for following me. Make sure you follow me on all social media. Hey, God bless you. I'll see y'all later. Bye.